What is up, heroes? This is Night Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Meat Boy. In the last episode, we made our way through the light world of hell, if such a, I don't know, such a thing were to exist. And in this episode, we've got the darker flames. We're deeper down into the dark world, and have probably some much more difficult levels ahead of us. So, that being said, let's hop into them. I'm really trying to adhere to my time limits for this particular episode. Especially knowing that the levels ahead are probably going to be incredibly challenging. I may only get through 6 or 7 in this episode, but nevertheless, I'm going to really try and stick to a more regular time limit, just for the sake of editing afterwards, recording, not too much, like burnout from too much material to watch on your guys' end, and so that I can do a couple other things tonight. So, yeah, let's give it a go, and let's hope I stick to that. What do we have going on here? So I'm clearly supposed to go up here, and then, I see. So I go up here, over, I can kind of sneak in between that blade there. And then what? We'll find out soon enough. So then I gotta make my way over here. There's a platform that moves out of the way, and I can't get clipped by that little overhang there. I actually really like that this level is so much lighter than it was the first time around. I could be remembering it wrong, but I do think it's a bit lighter this time around. And aw, man, I think it makes things a bit easier to see, which I don't think should be part of the difficulty of a platformer, right? Like if you're playing a platformer for difficulty, it should be in your skill, moving around the different platforms and your understanding of the mechanics and all that jazz. Darn it. Not so much your ability to actually identify what is a platform and isn't a platform. Like a lot of the, foreground... Aw, darn it. I thought I was going to land on the side of that platform and need to wall jump, but that was not the case. But yeah, your ability to identify what the foreground is, what the background is, and what is and isn't a platform isn't really indicative of skill in a platformer, at least in my opinion. Some people may argue otherwise, and I'm sure a reasonable argument can be made. I guess a lot of it comes down to, what makes a good platformer a good platformer, what takes skill in a platformer. Is that just an inherent skill of what a platformer, or what someone who's, good at platformers has? So, notice how I wall jumped there with that little hop? That's what I thought was going to happen the first time, which is why I had that extra hop that threw me into the, lava pit, unfortunately. So I've definitely got to keep my momentum there if I want to make that jump. I can't afford to just stop and think. But I'm glad I know that now. I keep thinking I'm stopping earlier, but I keep drifting into it. The lava, that is. And there we go, overcompensating. First level in what, attempt number like 15 already? That's alright, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we made it up there. That's progress. And we still got an A+. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. Now, do I notice any bandages or anything? Not immediately, at least. And probably in the interest of time, which, I'll probably not try and spend as much time on these replays. Wow. Oh, I thought that was a 14 the upper right, but no, we had 19 seconds. That's a long time. Oh, man. That was moving fast. Oh, crap, darn it. Yeah, as soon as you step on this, or as soon as it, gets over there, it really picks up speed. Oh, wait, I see what I have to do. And it'll make it easier if I just land on that platform right off the bat. Aw, man. Okay, down here, up here, and then across. Just a little bit too much. Yet again, I will get that down. It's all in the finesse. That's like the word of this playthrough for me, is finesse. It's made a nice, what are those called again? Those diagrams that show all the words used in something in one radiating kind of burst of words. It's like a word flower. I feel like that's not it. I've seen them all the time on like Twitter, even in like med school and everything. Aw, man. You can't afford to wall jump on that second wall at all. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, I feel like there's probably like a fancy name for that representation of data. Oh man, I made it, but I timed my wall jumps incorrectly. And slide down, okay. Oh man, I gotta land on that little platform. As soon as I jumped past it, I was like, oh, I'm so dead. I mean, I guess it's to be expected on a level, you know, where the difficulty really ramps up like this, and it's your first time running through it. It really should be expected. Oh no! I just realized, like, partially as it was already, like, descending into the lava, I was like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't going to take me all the way over. So there's, like, a little island of a platform I need to jump on, and then from there, make it past those two saw blades, and then I can be reunited with Bandage Girl. At the very least, the concept of the level isn't too difficult, right? Like, deciphering what to actually do in any given part is not too crazy complicated. Which is, you know, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Depends on what you're really trying to test, right? Like, so there are certain ones where, look at all the Meat Boys on the platforms. There are certain levels where, just like that one, the one with the really well-hidden key. Well-hidden isn't really what I described, but really difficult to find key. That one is one that is more about figuring out, whoa. First of all, this is a really cool level. I love how it looks, but oh man, is it scary. And that is a bandage. This level goes full force right off the bat. So let's just see if we can make it through. Alright, so we got the A+, but there's a bandage in there that you really cannot take the time to even attempt more than once. But also, I love how this silhouette level looks. I feel like I have to just run off that platform and then wall jump immediately after. We'll give it a go. As you guys probably anticipated. Because it's what I do on all of these. I should probably just do a third wall jump. Alright. Keep on climbing. Keep on climbing, Meat Boy, you got it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I gotta do. I'll give it a couple more goes and see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll, you know, consider something else. But for the time being, I think this will be alright. I keep, like, trying to take my time to plan it out a little bit more carefully, but I really need to just get in my muscle memory that I don't have that time. Come on, come on, come on, no! Alright, well, at the very least, I mean, I do think I was a bit slow at the beginning there, so I could have afforded myself more time later on in the level had I done this beginning part a bit more efficiently. So I think I overall did that alright. I hit jump a little bit early there. So like this one I'm a little bit behind relative to other runs. So it's going to be really tight if I do get it. Oh my goodness! Do you guys see that at the end with the lava? It like came all the way up to Bandage Girl's platform and then started to recede. I totally thought I was screwed. Because I was just like just barely hovering above it and I would have been hit by the lava just before getting to Bandage Girl had it not receded. Alright, so what do we got going on here? I see a bandage off in the distance. Okay, I gotta be extra careful there. Oops. He says as he messes up. Tried to get my momentum down just right. How am I supposed to get down here? Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a look at what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so there's that saw blade in the middle that I have to get under. And so I probably have to jump there from that little alcove on the left. So that should be my goal. Honestly, I'll probably just try and drop down into it. And then climb up the right side. That bandage. Oh man. I feel like that's not in my max height range, so I'm going to have to get that from a wall jump. That's dangerous. And then there's more of the level. So obviously, I won't be getting the A+ ranking in this particular attempt of the level. But I can still use this to try and figure out, you know, spacing, etc. So yeah, I think that's just how I'm gonna try and do that. Alright, so this guy's gonna go up. And then we go like that. Wow, I'm surprised I actually got it. So then Bandage Girl's waiting for us at the end. And that platform moves back really fast. So I think what I'm gonna want to do actually... Do I try and rest on top of that little saw blade spinning area? I think that may be the best move. Either way, I can afford to wait on this a little bit and then do that. Cool, so we got the bandage on our real first attempt at trying to get it. That's pretty crazy. That level, I took way too long on it, but I'm really glad I did sit down and analyze it a bit, try and just figure out kind of like a roadmap of the level. So that now I can, you know, I have a little bit more experience with the level, and I'm a bit more familiar with its layout and its gimmicks. Ooh, I feel like there's some potential to really speedrun this part. Nah, I still land on this middle wall like a little bit too late. But yeah, just having like a roadmap for the level was really helpful there. I feel like if I... Aw, man. I was gonna say, there's gotta be a way to get through this a little bit faster, at least than the way I'm doing it right now. I should have checked and then remembered, at least, what the time limit was for this level. Okay. Okay, I wanted to see if I could try and get over that a little bit more quickly, just by wall jumping off the side. I feel like that would be too easy for Meat Boy to allow me to do. So I was skeptical that I'd actually be able to, but I figured I'd give it a go nonetheless. Cool. So, surprisingly got through that level pretty quickly. Onto this level. What do we have going on here? Oh, that's going to keep going down. Dang. Okay, and then they're the middle, like, vertical platforms going on the side. It's tough to tell when they're coming, though. So you can get up here, and then I've got to get... Oh, I've got to keep going up, don't I? I got to wall jump off of that through those saw blades. So I'm just going to do this. Wait, 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 and platform. Wait, 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 and platform. Oh, that was a little bit too high. Wait, 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 platform. That was not as good. But... yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that first moving platform. Maybe it would make things easier, but at the moment I don't see it in such a manner, so I'll use a different route. Really got to figure out when to pull back on my momentum so that I can get through here. That was not optimal. There's probably like a bandage in the upper left corner or something. Just hiding there. That's the only reason that that first moving platform is even helpful. Otherwise, it's probably just like a red herring of sorts. Whoa, that was weird. So was that. Okay. Huh? What are all these sound effects? Whoa. Oh, this one's different. So... okay, this level in and of itself is not too ridiculously crazy. For that second set of 3, you just gotta figure out exactly when to go. Alright, now we can do this more quick. What? What was that? Aw, man. Thought I could jump the gun a bit there. Aw, that was not it. Yeah, I wonder how much time I really have to work with. Because the rate limiting step, I guess, for all the chemistry nerds out there, of this first part is that last ball, and then is, you know, the first one for the second part. So, cool. Made it through that one pretty quickly. And what do we have going on here? Oh, I have a general idea. Can I? No, I don't think I can cheese my way through the level on the outside. I've got to, like, really time it well so that I'm in between the two, like, layers, I guess, or areas, while those are moving past, which is probably a lot tighter of a time than I'm giving the level credit for. Alright, and... is there a better way to go about this? Oh, that was it! That was it, but I second-guessed myself. Alright, up we go. Get up there, get up there. And over. Oh, crap. And down. No! I was just trying to react to, like, what the setup was on the other side, and it is just mirrored what's on this side. But, of course, you know, falling down through the gap is mechanically, at least, different. Seriously? Different from, you know, sliding up like this. So it will probably take a bit more practice. And of course, they have that exposed lava just there for those that want to go try and go a little bit too fast to the left there. To be honest, that's a sign of really good level design, where you know exactly how a player is going to try to get through the level and are able to change it or anticipate that and then build the level around that to, you know, like punish an unintended way or a way that a mistake. Basically force the player to acquire skills to get through your level in a very particular way. No, that was it. I got too excited. Oh man, I didn't realize that there was that exposed lava in the lower right segment of that left half. But that's okay. And no, come on, I held back. I really held back there. Either way, it looks like we're making decent progress in the level. Like, doesn't seem obstructively difficult. That's like another phrase I keep using that I don't really use too often in general. Seriously? Seriously? I keep trying to hold back. Clearly gotta work on it. Oh no, that's... I got ahead of myself and for some reason just started to already slide down there and, well, I paid for it. There's no doubt about that. I can really afford to take my time there, he says as he takes too long. That's a bit too early. I did think for a sec, what would it be like, or would I be able to try and slide around the outside of the side, or the left side of this level? And looking at just, you know, the slopes and everything, I really don't think it's possible. Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna have to try something new because I'm really trying to decelerate there. And I think what I'm going to try and do is jump/fall through the gap instead of just running there. Because I think even with my deceleration in the air and a little bit before that segment, I'm moving too quickly and I just slide right into it. There we go. And we got the A+. Nice. So, any bandages? Doesn't seem so. Huh? What is going on with the replay here? Look at this. It's like Meat Boy spawns and then all of a sudden Dr. Fetus. That's really weird. And okay, I can move on to the next level. So there's nothing up here, but I got more of these blades to deal with. Oh, and the pattern of those ones in the middle is a lot less forgiving. Oh, and wait, what? There's a warp zone down there. There's a warp zone down there. I've definitely got to use like Commander Video or something to get over there. That saw blade at the top of that is going to make this a lot more difficult. That is going to make things a lot more difficult. And over. Darn it. That's got to be how you're supposed to go about it, though. Oh, that was not quick enough. Imagine trying to play Meat Boy as a de-stress game. It's like, oh yeah, it's like you know, I finally got some time off from my very stressful work life or something, and what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna play Super Meat Boy. Man, if I were, you know, really stressed out from classes or whatever it may be, this game would definitely not help. Although, to be fair, I guess what I can see it doing is at least distracting your mind, right? Like, this is a game that you get very engrossed in as you play through the levels, as you try them over and over, as you try to beat them and get, you know, very invested in getting past the levels, as you've seen, at least in my case, plenty of times. It could take your mind off of whatever's going on in real life. And I know that a lot of people try, or at least play, like, a lot of different genres with that in mind. No, no, seriously? Seriously? What a way to mess up! Oh man, you've got to be kidding me. I literally just, like, panicked at the end there and jumped into the wall. And I was right there. All I had to do was just jump at Bandage Girl and I would have beaten the level. Get past all the tricky saw blades and everything and just jump right past Bandage Girl. Flashbacks to that one glitch zone level with the rockets and all that. Alright, let's not... No! Here I am coaching myself. Alright, let's not mess up the same way again and then end up taking too long and end up dying from a really stupid way. Alright, here we go. Nice. And we got the A+. Just to be safe, there's no bandage in like the top right corner or anything. Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure... You know what, let me see here if we're able to do that with Commander Video. I really should give more of these characters a go, but let's see here. Aw, man. I feel like I've really got to place it well. No, that was too much. But I've at least demonstrated that it's possible to get into this warp zone with Commander Video. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be it. I love the sound effects. Oof. I thought I hit that left saw blade, but nope, we good. So, Super Meat Boy Warp Zone. Again, I don't know what this is a reference to, but it's all good. Oh. Oh boy. That thing is coming after me. I love this music. Totally digging it. I'm a huge fan of... Oh! Oh, I see what's going on here. Oh, man. This is gonna be rough, guys. Yep. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Alright, I'm gonna give this warp zone a few more attempts. And you know what? If I don't make it through, it's not the end of the world. If I have some more difficulty with that one particular jump, then we'll probably just try some of the newer levels that we unlocked, or, you know, have left to do in the Dark World, and it'll be just fine. It's been about, what, 20-something minutes so far? So that's not, like, crazy, but, wow, I've really gotta space this jump just perfectly, it seems. And the thing is, like, I have to add some momentum to the wall jump off the wall in order to get far enough out that I can make it through the middle of those two blocks. But obviously, if I overdo it even the slightest bit, then I'll just run into the other one. I think that, I mean, that was a much closer attempt. There we go. Alright, I'll give this like 3 more attempts, and then we'll move on to level 8. Because this warp zone, I can see this little bit here being something I get stuck on for a good 10-15 minutes. Just this one jump. Seriously? Thought I was further to the left. Wow. Now I can't even get to the jump that is impeding my progress. At the very least, Meat Boy does a good job of, you know, restarting the levels within a quick time period. Why did I do that 3 times? Why do I keep doing that? Why am I having such a... This is probably just me getting impatient. I can almost guarantee you that's what it is. I can't even practice the part that's actually giving me the most difficulty. Okay, here we go. Oh man, okay, so I had a little bit of it there. The thing is, I've got to be... There we go, okay. Oh man. Okay. I'll just take it that way and move on. Getting that bandage is going to be really difficult. Huh? Oh! They don't... Seriously? They don't move in that manner. They just spawn from the sides. So now I've got to move this way, and up, and up. Over. Okay, but the timing gets a little bit tighter each time. Or at least it seems that way. Alright, getting that bandage. I mean, that was not a very difficult bandage, but... So maybe I'll come back. Actually, no. Let's give that bandage a few attempts. But at the same time, I feel like this is one of those repeat levels potentially from that one bandage a couple episodes ago that took me a good half hour to get. And I hope you guys are understanding of the speeding up at times. Obviously, you guys can skip through videos, which is probably appreciated by a lot of you guys. Oh man, I feel like you gotta be really close there. I'm at least getting better at that jump. But yeah, you guys can obviously skip through videos, which I'm totally not offended if you guys decide to do. Yes, especially with some of the later levels where they get incredibly difficult, and I'm taking, you know, half an hour or so to get through them. I totally get that, so no need to worry or no need to feel bad about it either. Oh man, I'm gonna start in the middle here and give myself a little bit more time to work with. Same goes with here. Whew. All right, we got that bandage too. I'm pretty impressed with that actually. So I'd say we're doing pretty well so far. Let's give level 8 a go. It's been about almost half an hour, I would say. What even is going on? It's so funny when you can hear like all the sound effects and stuff, but at the same time also have like no idea what's making them or where it's coming from. But it's those little fireballs, the little roly-polies. Oh, I see a bandage up there. Do you guys see that? In the little fenced-off area between a bit above this first what's it called? Oh man. The patterns and everything are getting a lot more difficult, or at least a bit more complex than they were initially. I feel like there's a good cycle I've got to get on here, and I'm not currently on it. Because if I go fast enough, I can get up in that general area. While the saw blade on the second saw blade I would typically encounter is still far from where I'm looking to jump, which would make that platforming segment a lot easier. So I should probably just do something like that. Oh man. Okay, I guess I gotta wait a little bit more for the doubles there. That was too fast. Okay, so if I go too fast, I'll run into that ball. But if I don't go fast enough, but if I go fast enough, it seems like I may be able to kind of hit like a sweet spot where I land in between these guys. Ah. Yeah, I think that's the cycle I'm going to try and aim for. Yeah, that was too fast. Might as well practice getting that. Oh man. Oh man, that was pretty difficult. That required some precision platforming. Alright, up, over, and okay, I got a little bit distracted by the fact that like fireball was bouncing, and I wasn't exactly sure how it would be moving. I feel like I have to dodge the first one in that pair and then run towards the wall, because if I don't, I'll just run into whichever one is hopping. Yeah, and I messed up the pair I was just referring to. Alright, this cycle is a bit slow, but that's alright. Aw, man. I didn't even get over the first one I needed to practice, or put into practice the theory I was just talking about. Maybe, what's the best way to get around that? We'll see. That was too fast. Yeah, I don't want to go too fast. Wait a little bit, I guess, and then you can go up here. Over. Like, that's my instinct, is to try and jump up past that when I can. But at the same time, it feels like every time I do, I get punished for doing so. Oh man. Okay, I've got an idea. I almost want to kind of like try and slide up the left side, that little left overhang there. I feel like that's what I should be going for. We'll see though. It's probably easier said than done, like most of this game. Oh man, that's what I was meant by just kind of jumping over the overhang, as opposed to kind of trying to zoom past the balls that are flying there. Also, yes, incoming. Take whatever I say out of context, because I'm giving up on referring to them as fireballs or whatever. They may just become balls from here on out. And I don't want to think about trying to not give people the opportunity to take whatever I say out of context. Oh man, how did I get it that first time? All right. Darn. I had a little bit more momentum than expected that time, because I actually didn't hit the ceiling like I normally do. What? What's kind of funny is what I've started to do is look ahead of wherever Meat Boy is rather than where Meat Boy actually is. Almost like in anticipation of whatever. Ah, darn it, that's the furthest I've made it, and that's the same way I died the last time I made it that far. I think I gotta try and condition myself to run under those. And then up and over, run under. No! Darn. Although, did you guys see that? It's like the balls are being flung at like super fast speeds there. Yes, have fun with that one, guys. Over, 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 over. Up, up, and... Oh, man. I feel like at that point I'm still not far enough that I can just run under them. So maybe I'll have to time my jumps a bit better is probably what it comes down to. Because that's like what 90% of Meat Boy comes down to anyways. So I wouldn't be surprised if I just gotta get good. Alright. We've been on this level for a good 5 or 6 minutes. Hopefully this isn't annoyingly long for a level for you guys. I'm probably only gonna keep at this level for a few more minutes and try and respect my time and your guys' time, because, you know, it is you guys as well that are investing in watching me play through these levels and watching me die through a lot of these levels as well. Oh man, that's usually Alright, I'm gonna mix up my strategy. See if I can try something a little bit different. If I could actually make it there. Ooh, that was too fast. I came in flying. But yeah, I think if I use that wall, I can get a bit more, I can get a lot more momentum actually. But it may be helpful in getting over these guys. Oh man. So the pair comes from what looks like some of the balls that are like being shot from behind Bandage Girl. And then there's some that are, you know, spouting out of that wall there. And so being ready for both of those is what's going to be the difficult part. So 1 and then 2. So something like that. And we still, what? We got the A+? Are you kidding me? I waited so long at the end there. There's no way. Wow. Like, look at this part. I took so long here. And we still made it with a few seconds to spare. So maybe the time is getting a little bit more lenient. Alright, now let's try and do it while getting that bandage. And I'll only attempt this a few times. Nothing, no Herculean effort or something like that to try and get this bandage. Although it looks, I think the hardest part will be having a strategy and then completely needing to try something new because all of your cycles are off, right? I'm not going to be running into this next section with the same momentum I normally would. So of course my whole like strategy is going to be drawn off, which is why I keep dying at that exact same spot, which was not really difficult at all when I was attempting it the first time. That said, I feel like in an interesting sense then, this almost becomes an entirely new level if you have to deal with a different cycle, right? That said, I could also just be making it out to be a lot more than it is. So I've got to get out before this second ball comes around, because that has killed me a couple times now. Oh, alright, let's see here. So that's going to get me killed every time if I try and hang out on that wall. So we're not going to do that anymore. The question is, oh, that's a dead me. Question is, how should I be timing things for the cycle? I keep flying over there. I don't want to move over that quickly. No, good. As soon as I missed it, I saw the second ball coming over. I was like, oh, this attempt is over. Alright. So this looks a lot more reasonable. Let's see here. No! And I feel like I'm like out of my groove because I'm taking my time. Alright, maybe just a couple more minutes. It's that feeling of being so close to getting it, but at the same time being just far enough that, you know, you're still decently far, but making progress, right? That's the real killer. It's that you're making progress. So you feel like the more time you put into it, you're going to just progressively get closer and closer, and eventually you'll end up getting it. And that's more or less true. In a game like Super Meat Boy, there's no like easy mode, at least to my knowledge, that will kind of give you that reward should you not actually earn it, which in my opinion is pretty cool, because that challenge is really what makes Meat Boy the game it is, and I feel like the people that play Meat Boy do so for that challenge. So to give that away would easily undermine that. All right, I've got to focus on the problem at hand. All right. Seriously, I wanted to just like calm down and tell myself like, okay, this is like auto mode for you now, and you can just chill for a little bit up here and not have to worry and think about what you want to do next. But I really could not afford such time, because as soon as I stopped thinking, I died. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, over, 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 and over. Okay, let's see here. Let's not die. Cool, we got the bandage. And that, my friends, is an excellent stopping point. So we're gonna continue the Dark World of Hell in the next episode. We only completed 8 levels, but we also got a warp zone, and we got the bandages. We got 5 bandages of the levels we completed today, so I think that was, you know, a pretty solid accomplishment, pretty solid run. I can't keep comparing the Dark World with the Light World, where we breeze through the Light World in an entire episode, or in one episode that's, you know, 45-50 minutes, where we get to the Dark World, and one level can take us that entire length of time anyways. So regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this one and are looking forward to the next. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.